Arun Brown. Blue Chew.
Hey, what up, Chip?
You're on. Did you know you were?
No. Bad party.
You're kind of like a snotty face, bitch.
Chippy, are you there? All right, fine. Fine, whatever. Fine, be that way. Hey, everybody. Hi. Hi. Welcome to the program, guys. Reginald Swanson says, spark the Nag Champa. Spark that incense, guys. How come that's not a way to say, like, let's get this
Party
started? Is let's spark some incense. Spark some incense, guys, because we're about to party. We got the High Council up in this piece. People seem to still be finding the stream, still figuring out there's a stream. But guys, this is a big moment for me, okay? You pieces of... I wish I had a beep thing. You pieces of... You. Because, look, I never thought I would get 1,000 subscribers. To me, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube was a completely... just a fantasy, just an absolute fantasy, just a dream, just an oblivious sort of dreamer's dream, like Willy Wonka talks about, the dreamers of dreams. That's how I felt. But somehow this
party
of a channel has crossed the 20,000 subscriber mark.
Everyone's scared. Everyone's scared.
And I just really want you to picture, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that Green Day song, Time of Your Life. Is that song called Time of Your Life? Is playing. And you're just seeing a montage. I didn't do this because I am a lazy piece of toilet, but picture Time of Your Life playing by Green Day. You see a collage of all the characters we've encountered on this show. You know, Peein talking about how he throws his dog's doo-doo into construction sites illegally. That other guy, the original guy who threw his dog's doo-doo because he was doing van life into the town's water supply and then he never called back on Discord. You know, that other guy, what's the other guy's? Donovan calling in, going on and on in ad nauseum about monkeys. Just imagine that with the Green Day song. But we would get a strike for the Green Day song as well. So that's another reason we don't do it. But let's say, you know what? Let's do the right thing for once in our lives and say thank you to Jack Straw for the $4.99. Let's do this. for the $4.99. How much did you prime the Patreon cup with? If you put $3 in the cup to not look pathetic, I was your first. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good idea. I did not do that, but that's a good idea to like just set up a fake account and put a Patreon sub in there to be like, look, people are into this. People are having a
Party.
in here. And it doesn't feel like we're just...
You go in the middle of the woods.
Gabriel Zanoff, thank you so much for the $4.99. Bones? Everyone should unsub until he is until he is left with only 420 subscribers. It would be so funny and classic. Gabriel, how dare you?
Arun Brown?
Don't do that to your boy.
Arun Brown?
Would that make
Arun Brown?
feel bad? He would have to... If that happens, I would have to do what?
You go in the middle of the woods.
Andres Hernandez. Oh my God, we're going to get caught up in this. Guys, I have to say, we have a really special... We have a bunch of special guests because this is what we call a cavalcade. In the entertainment business, we call it that. Okay? Right?
So let me explain something to you. No.
A cavalcade of guests, okay? I'm going to give a little hint. But one of the guys has been in the news lately because he got a house that's too big in L.A. He will be on the show. He will be on the show. Who else? A bunch of people. Grimes, I think, is going to make an appearance. Of course.
Toilets.
That guy is going to be around. I mean, it is packed, guys, because this is the 20,000.
Jesus Christ.
Joe. Andres Hernandez. Thank you so much, my dude. My dude, my bro. A lot of people call him. Time to buy a mansion and start losing subs. Congrats, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will buy a Cheesecake Factory looking ass mansion when I have enough to get past like car payments and stuff. Here's a tip. Venmo this to yourself because you... Oh, thank you, Stephen Primo. Venmo this to yourself because you rock. Thank you so much. Mikhail Sloan, thank you for this. It makes me want to...
Party.
Congratulations on your success of, quote, the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest mission on which man has ever embarked. Love you, buddy. Keep it up. Myth Vengeance. That is what we call a classic. That is what we call a classic super chat. That's what we call a classic super chat. Tony D with the $4.99. Bones. I'm at Cedar Point right now, but still had to pop in for 20K sub party. Congrats. Gotta go. Oh, think you're too cool? Okay. Okay, dude. We've been through a lot, you know? Please, why is it so distorted? Surin Pereira, thank you for the 5 bones. Canadian. A. Please, for Christ's sake, bring Nathan J. Rubenstein. Okay, I think Nathan J. Rubenstein will be on as well for this 20,000 show. It's just like that one song is super distorted. Jane, thank you for the $5. Guys, we got so much to do. Oh my God. Oh my sweet Christ. We got so much to do. We're going to look at some stories. We're going to take some... Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Chippy, are you there?
Oren Brown?
Chip? Arun?
Arun Brown? Arun Brown?
What is it?
Brown?
Arun Brown?
Arun Brown, this guy says.
Arun Brown.
Yeah.
So freaking weird. Why would they say that? But
Can you-
well.
Can you believe this guy? David Packman has been like really the enemy of this show from day one. Not my fault. I don't want it to be that way, but he's really like asking for it, you know?
You know how like Hassan, what's that game? Is it Imposter or whatever? But you know that game where he says saucy Among Us. Yeah, there you go. Like David Paxton has been like a sassy Balka to us, like super sassy. He's just super rude and
Yeah.
disrespectful, and I think it's the blue shoe, frankly. And
The
we
blue.
should.
I think one of the
Yeah.
side effects to that stuff that
Blue Chew.
is mood changes in mood, and since
Yeah.
he's been shoveling that blue chew into his face hole, he's really got an attitude problem. I think.
I think now you got 20K. So that gives you enough leverage to gather the rest of the leftist YouTube to do an intervention, frankly, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I need to get some people on my side. Maybe I'll get who will I get? Maybe like Matt Leck or something from Majority Report.
Yes.
Some of those guys will form a sort of I would say angry mob, like an old-timey angry mob from like old movies where we'll have like torches and we'll go over to we'll go to Davy Packman's house and we'll have pitchforks and we'll
Stop
say
the shoe.
Yeah.
Stop. Like stop the vote. Stop the shoe. Stop the shoe. That's what we got to do.
Exactly. We'll demand he be dragged out of his home. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. So I have a couple of things I came in to talk about.
Oh.
No.
2 are going to be super quick. 1 I think is going to be a bit of a combo.
Okay, let's hear it.
The first one I want to start with is the album. So I believe this album is in the top 500, like Rolling Stone.
You know what, Chip, we should shout this out before we've. Sorry to interrupt, because I could feel you getting, as Jay-Z and Kanye said in that album, you were getting into your zone. You know,
yes.
I know the Chippy zone. Believe me, okay. But I want to give a shout out to these topics that we have tonight. That's not a shout out. That's just me saying the topics.
Yes.
You can ask Slavoj Žižek a question. Or you can say a guilty pleasure. What's something that you think is kind of cringe that you're into, right? Or we can talk about what Chippy's talking about, which is one of these albums that should be in the top 100. Because we're talking about the Pitchfork 10s and all this crap, all this crap. But okay, cool. So those are the topics. Chippy, please tell us what should be in there.
So I believe this album is in the top 500, like Rolling Stones list, which is, it's a debatable list, but I feel like it should be higher. I believe in that list is like in the 400s or so.
Right.
And it's PJ Harvey's Stories from the City and Stories from the Sea.
No, I thought you were going to say, I think Rid of Me is up there, right? That album, the one where she's like whipping her hair back and forth. But why do you like...
that one's like higher up. I think that was in the 300s.
Why do you like this? I haven't listened to PJ Harvey in a long time. Why do you like this album so much?
Party.
One is kind of like one of those albums that like it's you know how like some albums like set you like in an environment almost. Like it's like they take you into a different world. To me, this album does that for me. Like I believe the album she wrote it like in New York or in her time in New York, and it's when she was dating this Australian musician, I forget his name, but like I like the album because she's constantly denying. So the backstory of this album is that she says that the album is not about New York, but like multiple times she mentions New York. And then she talks about...
Didn't she date Nick Cave? Are you talking about Nick Cave?
Nick Cave. So like in the album, she talks about how like he broke her heart and stuff like that. So it's one of those albums, I feel like a lot of ladies out there might jive to it, if you know what I mean.
I see.
I love the backstory that she, till this day, she denies that the album is about New York. But multiple times she mentions like areas from New York, parts of New York. So I don't know if she's traumatized about New York. Something must have happened. And I kind of like the secrecy behind it. And in general, I think it's like a great album. And come on, you have like Tom York singing in it. Like I think he also helped, maybe produce it too, like or write songs in it. So I mean, look,
Is this
it's just
true?
a great album.
J-Bone says that Nick Cave got his start as the sax player for Men at Work. I would not be surprised if
I would not.
J-Bone makes a lot of stuff up. J-Bone is kind of an unpredictable character, so that could be true. He's got the look. He's got the look, kind of. You know,
we should definitely though fact check that though. Yeah, we don't want to spread lies here.
All right,
about Nick Cave.
What's this PJ Harvey album called again?
It's like the longest out of all time. Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea.
All right.
And I would say the last, like, it's one of those albums, you know how like there's albums that they go maybe for too long?
No.
Mm-hmm.
The last song, I feel like it should have either gone in the beginning or should have not been there at all, because the song before that kind of really ends the album pretty well.
Okay.
But that's just, you know, that's just me. Some people might disagree.
All
but
right.
I think that's a great album. Now I'm gonna go to the next topic.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Next topic. That topic concluded. Next topic begins. Okay.
Okay. Yesterday I watched probably Christian Bale's best movie ever.
Take the bolt cutters.
What is it?
Empire of the Sun. Have you seen that movie?
Empire of the Sun. Which is that the one where they're like racing in the car or whatever?
No, dude. So
Empire
I
of the
believe
Sun.
that movie was made around the same time that he did Newsies. It was around that same era where he was just an adorable kid.
Right.
And the movie is about this kid whose parents are British and they are stationed in Shanghai during World War II.
Right.
When the Imperial Japan like invades China. And so it's like this kid like surviving an internment camp and just this whole thing in China, and it's just insane because I was telling the comedian last night that like Christian Bale frankly was born to be an actor, because even as a kid it's insane. You could see the building blocks to what he is today, like in that movie. It's so good.
You could see the building blocks to where he yelled at those people on the set.
Yeah, absolutely. You could honestly, I could tell that he probably told John Malkovich, like, you're going a little too hard, John. Okay, I'm young Christian Bale. In the future, I'm gonna be better than you. Calm down.
Wow.
Because like John Malkovich never even screamed in this movie.
This is weird. This is one of those like Spielberg movies that I just never saw. It's written by J.G. Ballard too, the guy who wrote Crash. Wow.
Yeah, it's good though. It's honestly really good. I first of all, I didn't even know it was a Spielberg until the end. Like honestly, when like a tear almost came out of down my face, I was like, yeah, it makes sense that it's Spielberg. I mean, I cry in almost all his movies.
You watched this with the comedian, or you watched this?
No, I watched it alone. He was actually mad at me. So last week we watched The Boyz season 2, the first episode.
Okay.
And then I decided, okay, let's go straight to episode 2. But my dumbass, who doesn't know how to use Amazon, mistakenly picked the last episode of season 1 while he was watching the second episode of season 2.
Oh, God.
And so I was watching it and he's like, man, this one character is fucking crazy. And I was like, watching the episode, I'm like, I mean, he is acting crazy. And then he's like, oh, there's a flashback. And I was like, damn, but this whole episode is a flashback? That's kind of crazy. And then when the end came, he was like, Chippy, what do you think about it? And I was telling him what I thought. And he's like, wait a minute. That's not what I saw. And then,
so you guys are like ruining it for each other, basically, it sounds like.
Basically, yeah. He was going to come on the show to tell you about it.
Because you brought up Christian Bale, people in the chat are talking about The Machinist. The Machinist was his best effort, but Empire is the best movie he's been in. I don't know how I haven't seen that movie. That is really,
Dude,
I feel really embarrassed.
You gotta watch it. I mean, I have never seen a child actor be so good.
Somebody's talking... I don't know if it's just because that guy's name is Vincent Gallo, but somebody seems to be suggesting that Vincent Gallo is in the movie, and let's just assume he is.
Okay, yeah, let's assume.
Let's just say
My last topic is probably the leftist drama that we've been having, Hassan.
Mm-hmm. You're a big fan of Hassan.
Yeah, so he's like my Turkish king, and in this household we stand Turkish king. So I don't understand what's going on. He bought himself a house that he worked for, and he needs in order to do his work. Why are people on the left like pooping on him? By the way, he can live forever he wants and pay however much he wants and own whatever property he wants. I don't know what. And he's also in California. Of course, he paid fucking $3 million for a house. It's California.
Yeah, I mean that's a part of it. If you're gonna live in, you know, that joint called the L.A., it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? It's gonna cost you.
What are your thoughts? Or like maybe Zizek's have some thought on this?
You trying to tee up Zizek? I think. I don't know. I think in general, mostly it's. I was looking through Twitter. And I think mostly it's people giving him a hard time as sort of a joke, you know? Because look, it just aesthetically, having a mansion like that in Hollywood, it's like, it appears cringy, you know? Like it's kind of cringy to have a mansion in LA. Like, not that it's wrong or that he's making some technical error against his socialist beliefs or whatever, but just that there's a general cringe vibe to that. I understand, but yeah, you know, Twitch and all this crap takes a bunch of his money, and he produces a bunch of his of that money, and you know that's what it is. Richard Wolff has a whole video about this that I clipped from my little video, which is he's talking about athletes getting paid a lot. So he makes all the points that I would make on that. But yeah, I think the only thing to really take from it is like it's really good to have connections in the industry that you are a part of, you know, which
right.
Yeah.
Like he is lucky in the sense that like his uncle, you know, created the Young Turks, and he started in the Young Turks, so he did have a layup, which he constantly like admits. Like he constantly said he literally is the works of nepotism, and you know. So I just think like it's like somebody just made the comment that Hassan has been making, like socialism equals no house. Like no, it doesn't. Like no, it doesn't. Like. It means his job.
Yeah.
And he has worked for that money.
Yeah.
And he can spend it how he wants.
Right.
He's also paying taxes. He's contributing. And the only criticism he has is of people like fucking Bill Gates, freaking Jeff Bezos, who actually don't pay taxes and buy a shit ton of homes so they can actually move money around so they don't have to pay fucking taxes.
Yeah, he's not doing any sketchy capitalist stuff. Vincent Gallo is in the chat, by the way, and he says socialism sucks because he's a Trump guy. But yeah, it's exactly the opposite. It's that people who work should make more money and have more of a say. So people are just like, it's really just, you know, it's the same kind of stuff on Twitter. People giving each other a hard time because it's Grand Theft Auto. You know, online is all Grand Theft Auto. It's people acting in ways that they wouldn't in a normal real life. So. You know,
what did you think of Tim Pool's take on it though? That I thought that was so ridiculous.
From what I watched, I only watched the beginning. He was saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, he worked hard, so he deserved it." I can't remember. What he did, of course, like veer off into some stupid crap, but that as he's wont to do, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just wanted to talk about that. Probably more people are going to talk about it. So,
all right.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Later,
Love
Chip.
ya.
Later, Chip.
Bye.
Keep us updated on what's up. Gotta love Chip. So guys, as promised, she's talking about this guy Hassan Piker. He agreed to be on the program. So let's see. Is he in the Discord? God, people always have such a hard time getting into the Discord. Did he get in?
What's up, dude?
Okay. Hey, Hassan, your voice sounds kind of familiar, like other characters on this program.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what that means, dude.
Okay, cool. So, hey, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, no! Okay, whatever.
Okay, cool. So people are giving you kind of a hard time about this house that you bought, as Chippy was just talking about. What's up with that?
Well, dude, it's not all it's cracked up to be having a mansion like this. It's actually it's a total nightmare.
It's a total nightmare? Why is that?
What? I haven't streamed in 5 days, dude.
Okay, you haven't streamed in 5 days.
I haven't even eaten or had water in 5 days.
What? Why is that?
Because I'm lost.
You're lost?
Yeah, I went to find the kitchen, and I think I took a wrong turn at the art gallery, and now I'm stuck in the ballroom, and I can't find the exit, dude.
Okay, wow. So I guess having a large house is not as easy as it seems.
Well, you know how they say I'm a left-winger?
Yeah, you're a left-winger.
Well, what they mean now is that I'm lost in the left wing of my house. Get it, dude?
Yeah, good one. Really good one, Hassan.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty good. I came up with that while I was lost in my house.
Very good. Very good. Good little joke there. Very good.
Well, I'm just gonna lie down on the dance floor here in my ballroom, dude. Can you please send food and water and a map?
How am I going to send you food and water and a map if you don't even know where you are? How am I going to do?
Oh no, dude! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, you say that a lot on your stream that I've seen.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah. So calm down. Maybe you can describe what's around you and we could figure out where you are.
Okay. Well, I see a wall. It's like, I want to say 1.5 miles away.
Wow.
And then there's the ceiling. I can't really tell how far it is. I'd say like to the sky.
Your ceiling is
I don't want kids teaching my cowards.
What was that?
I hit a button on accident.
Really professional, dude. I'm lost, and that's what you're doing?
Yeah. So I'm really super sorry about that. So your ceiling is up to the sky.
To the sky, dude.
Wow. Really, this is really disturbing.
This is almost as bad, dude, as when I got stuck in my walk-in PlayStation 5.
Okay, let's not get distracted. Let's backtrack a little bit, okay? Let's go back over your steps of how you got where you are, okay?
Okay, let me think. So I was walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking.
Okay, come on, Hassan.
And walking and walking.
Okay, come on.
And walking. And finally I came to a door.
Okay. Wow.
I came to a door, dude, finally.
Okay. So you have to walk for days.
It's not funny, dude.
You have to walk for days just to get to a different room.
I told you, having a mansion isn't all fun and games, dude.
What's that? I kind of, I don't know if they can hear this on the stream, but I kind of hear like a plane landing. I can hear this through my headphones, like vaguely.
Yeah, there's like a plane landing in the background. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can kind of hear that.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's actually a plane landing right now behind me. Yeah. You could just land it here. That's fine. Yeah, there's a plane They actually use the smallest room in my house to store planes that are too giant to store anywhere else.
Okay, wow. That's the good God, man. That is disturbing.
Maybe they can give me a ride out of here. See if they're willing to fly the 4 to 5 hours it takes to get to my bedroom, dude.
Okay. All right. I think that's yeah, let's ban him too. Let's ban him. Another to the list of bannings. Jeff Bezos banned from the show. Hassan Piker now banned, sorry.
It is disgusting.
Let's Oh, I know who we got to talk to. Laura, are you there?
Weird.
Yo.
What up, Laura? Ladies and gentlemen, just so you should know, this is one of the High Council members, one of the mods
Oh.
who will ban that ass if you try any funny stuff, right?
We're pretty easy with the bans, but
Lot
maybe
of-
yeah.
A lot of people are asking for it to get banned, though, right? It seems like
I guess I
a
don't know.
lot of questionable attitudes on the Discord.
You know, it happens.
It
every
happens.
once in a while.
It happens.
I came on to I guess congratulate you on the 20K, but also have my input on the whole Hassan house stuff.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
I'm inspired
Mm-hmm.
to invest some money, and I might have together like a down payment, and I'm looking to buy an apartment in my city. And I'm
Ooh,
super excited.
wow.
And maybe this is completely unrelatable to be a homeowner. I don't know.
Yes, you're showing off, right?
Maybe.
You
I
just
don't know.
came on to strut around and flaunt your wealth into everybody's face, right?
I'm just really excited because I want to move someplace that has 2 bedrooms instead of I live in like a studio, and I want to get like an extra bedroom as a painting studio.
Oh, very nice.
So
Living in a studio is weird. I've lived in let me think. Yeah, I've lived in one studio in my life before, and it's kind of just
Yeah.
like you're just like, oh, like everything in my home is everything else. Like my bedroom
Yes.
is my kitchen, is my
Uh-huh.
living room.
Yeah,
It's very
my
weird.
dining room is my living room and my hallway, and yeah. but
What I've
that's it.
noticed is that with that, you just end up doing everything on your bed, basically. You just
Oh.
you're just like, oh, I just
it's
eat.
not. It's,
I eat in
it's
my
not
bed.
that bad.
So you have some room. That's good. Very good.
Yeah, I have a separate bedroom at least, which is nice.
All right.
But yeah.
So now you're
Yeah.
planning to buy your own real place.
Yes, and I'm
Bed made of
hoping
money.
to like. I've played
Bed made
like
of money.
300 hours of House Flipper, and let me tell you, I feel ready.
Okay, so you're practiced. Very good. I was kind of
Yeah.
thinking that with those car repair games, I was like, I should learn how to fix some more complicated stuff with cars. And then I saw that they have like
Bed made of money.
mechanic simulator.
Oh
Simulator.
yes, yeah. That's a good one. I'm actually doing this all in the wrong order because I don't know how to drive yet. And
No.
I'm learning in an Audi A2, which is like the ugliest Audi you can have. And like, okay, this is so stupid. All of a sudden, I'm this boring grown-up who comes on this live stream to talk about a down payment on a house, and I'm learning how to drive.
Really boring. Really boring.
Bed made of money.
I'm sorry. I have a guilty pleasure for you.
Hold on. Let me read you some of the chats just so you can get an idea of what people think of this. They say, I hate her. She's showing off. This is disgusting. And then a lot of people just say ban. They're all saying ban, and they're saying, you know how people in the chat, they put F, like for flush? It's like just a stream of Fs. But I gotta say, Laura, I disagree with that. I think you're doing fine, and we can't listen to the
no
chat.
F's, you liar.
Oh my God. We must be looking at a different chat, because I'm just seeing like,
For sure.
it's just a stream, an endless stream of flush her, they say.
Okay, so my guilty pleasure is when you make microwave popcorn, there's like always unpopped kernels at the bottom of the bag,
Oh yeah.
and I just straight up eat them.
You eat that? Aren't the?
Yeah.
It's a little bit tough. Those things you kind of like. It feels like you're gonna crack your teeth, right?
Yeah, you take a while. You need to be like, I stopped doing it because it is probably bad for your teeth, but I haven't broken any teeth.
Right.
It's just like there's like a hard outer shell that's made up of cellulose that your body can't digest, and you bite that off, and and then you remove that, and then the rest is all like is just corn that takes a really long while to soften up.
Yeah, it is like I do that too. And even while it's one of those things that while I'm doing it, I'm like, why am I doing, like, just make more popcorn. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
But you're right. I do it every time. That's Laura. That's a really good one. These are the kind of guilty pleasures we're looking for. Very good. Very good, Laura.
Epic. Okay, now you can flush me.
Talk to you later. Laura of the High Council, who sleeps on a
bed made of money. Bed made of money. Bed made of money.
Do we have? Oh my God, guys! Again, it's a little tight on this show because it's the 20th, the 20th anniversary. I'm just gonna call it the 20th anniversary show because it's the 20th anniversary show. We have a lot of guests, so yeah. Should we bring her on? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the guests we've had a few times on this show, Grimes. Let's give a long. Grimes, are you there?
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
Thank you, Grimes. So you've been on this show a couple times. Is that true?
Maybe. I don't remember. Have I? I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, you definitely have at least once.
Whatever. Who cares?
So I never understood. Are you like, why do you call in? Are you a fan of the show?
I don't. Yeah, I'm a fan. Okay, sure, I'm a fan.
Okay. Really, a lot of attitude.
Oh, whatever. I actually wanted to really congratulate you on the 20th anniversary.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, Grimes.
Yes. And I made up a birthday song for it.
Okay, that doesn't totally make sense.
Yeah, it does. I made up a birthday song for the 20th anniversary of your program. Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So you got a song for us?
Yeah. You want me to hit it up with the song?
We've had some problems with your songs before, but I guess we'll let it slide this time.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's get that beat dropped.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Tesla bot. It's a Tesla bot. Everybody pick up the Tesla bot.
Okay, I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
What's wrong?
You do this every time you come on. You say you're gonna drop a new song, but it's all about Tesla crap.
Just drop the beat again. Tesla bot. Work all day and dance all night. It's a Tesla bot. Order yours. Pre-order today.
Cut the thing. She's just doing ads.
It's not an ad. You're an ad. You're an ad. The ad part for a hole.
Okay, that's a stretch, Grimes.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay, no more ads on the show. If you have a real song that you want to do, that's cool. But no more of these, Tesla ad songs.
Boo! Boo! Hiss! That's the crowd reacting to you.
Okay, come on.
One more song, please.
Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, I like that beat. Yeah. Tesla cars, get that stock up to Mars.
Okay, get her out. This was a real mistake. Get her out.
Happy 20th anniversary before you ban me.
Okay, great. Unbelievable. Plugging all the Tesla crap. Plugging all the stupid Tesla crap that no one wants. J-Bone, are you there? J-Bone, are you there? Do you read me?
J-Bone, reporting for duty.
J-Bone. Everybody's favorite Discord guest, J-Bone. How are you doing?
Oh, it seems like only yesterday, RM.
Oh, man. It's really touching, right? This is a touching show.
Everything I do
it for you. Oh. Well, J-Bone, thank you so much. When you said that, a lot of people in the chat said they started tearing up.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I would do anything for love. We do that one too, for some reason.
What is that? What is that Meatloaf won't do? Often debate. That's how I first found you. It was Richard Wolf and the lead singer for Smash Mouth, and they're debating like, what is that Meatloaf is speaking of when he says he won't do that?
I know. It's weird how much time the economist Richard Wolf devotes to that on his channel. He's just like going. I was like, when I go and look at that, I'm like, I thought this was about like, him talking about Marxist economic crap, but he's always just like, why? What is it that he won't do? And he's like, has all these documents and stuff. It's very odd.
Like talking about the Second International, but then he's just like, come on, Dr. Wolf, quit following Meatloaf on Twitter. He's trolling you.
Yes, he's
getting you into a trap.
Richard Wolf is an older guy, and he can't he doesn't spot that kind of trolling, and now he's sucked in. It's sort of like when an older person gets into misinformation on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, so. He didn't grow up listening to Smash Mouth or OnlyFans, following Bad Bobby on OnlyFans.
I think you know what I think what Meatloaf won't do is I think maybe he's in a really bad relationship and his significant other is asking him to kill somebody. Right?
Ooh.
That's the only thing I could come up with. He's like, wow, like I like you, but I'm not going to commit murder. I'm not going to do an assassination.
It's the spiritual sequel to Phil Collins. I can feel it coming into the air tonight. You know the story behind that.
Yes, exactly.
Phil Collins is at a lake somewhere in like Scotland, seeing someone.
Phil Collins seems like he saw him before. What's that, J-Bone?
He saw him there before. Phil Collins saw this guy like do this horrific accident in front of a lake.
Yeah.
1978, Scotland, or Loch.
Yep.
As they like to call it, and then he comes back. He sees him at some pub in West London 10 years later.
Do you think that was Loch Ness Monster involved in that crap?
No, something more evil.
No, something more evil. More evil than that monster. Wow, that's pretty bad. Well, J-Bone, thank you so much for the kind words, and as always, we love you very much.
Love you too.
Talk to you later, J-Bone.
Right.
Bye-bye. Love J-Bone. Everybody loves J-Bone. A lot of people have said he should have his own show. They're like, he should just do a show and you just kind of fade off into the background. A lot of people say that.
Guess you, stupid! It's me.
Okay, Slavoj Žižek is here, everybody.
Yes, something is wrong with my mic. Hold on, let's see this grab. Hold on. Is this better?
Wow, that sounds horrible.
Hold on. Can you hear it now?
Oh my god. People with these mic problems.
I just wanted to give congratulations on your 200 subscribers.
Okay. I'm gonna say thank you to that, Slavoj.
Yes, good job. But this is all downhill from here, my friend, because I have watched your channel finally.
Oh, you finally watched some of my videos?
Yes, and I have to say, this is not great. This channel is not great.
Okay, so you're appearing on the stream of a channel that you don't like.
Yes, it's crap. You are going on and on with that shiny face and that shiny forehead of yours about God knows what. So I would like to say, for this celebration of this show, please, just stop. Just shut it down, okay?
Okay. Thanks a lot, Slavoj. That's great. Oh, there he goes. And then he leaves the Discord. Says his piece, and then he throws up the peace sign. Optimus Prime Rib, are you there? Optimus Prime Rib, are you there?
If it isn't Rum Dog Millionaires.
What up, Optimus Prime Rib? How are you?
Oh,
Hi.
pretty good.
Hi.
Doing some laundry, exciting stuff.
Wow, you washing those filthy clothes of yours?
Yeah, I'm out of clean underwear, so you know how that goes.
What's the soil level on these underwears of yours? Heavy or light soil?
Moderate summer level. Kind of hot, little muddy.
Okay. So it's a little disgusting. Would you describe it that way?
A little bit, yeah. Not too bad though.
Vincent Gallo, who a lot of people don't know this, that is the real Vincent Gallo in chat, wants to know if you like Steely Dan.
Yes.
What kind of music do you listen to? Are you like listening to Steely Dan?
Not regularly, but I get back into that old stuff every once in a while.
All right. Okay. Very good.
I listen to everything, and I know a lot of people say that, but I went to school for a music degree.
Okay.
So
what kind of
I'm
music?
A little more.
What kind of music were you listening to when you were getting that degree? Were you going deep? Were you listening to like a Philip Glass and this kind of crap, or what were you into?
We didn't get too deep into like 20th and 21st century like composition.
Mm-hmm.
We did a little bit. It was mostly like early 20th century stuff.
Okay.
Like the early big band stuff and all that.
Benjamin Martinez says, Preciado says, invest in my app. It's a dating app for Sigma males.
Ooh.
You can only have an account if you're Sigma. So you don't need to swipe right because all the females will be flocking towards you. Wow. Sounds like a pretty good app. That sounds like a pretty good app.
Interesting idea, yeah. I just show up and they're like, wow, he's so cool and handsome and perfect. Let's date him.
Exactly. That's Sigma mindset, a lot of people call it.
Yeah. I think the biggest part of the Sigma mindset is just pretending you're the only person that exists.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I did something. I was browsing through that Rolling Stone Top 500 list, and we got a big problem.
Okay, let's hear it. Here we go. We got topic alert.
Everyone's scared.
Yeah, hot take coming in. There's not one Sufjan Stevens album on there.
Oh, you're a Sufjan boy, huh?
Yeah, I am. I would say so.
I don't know why. I just thought that would be funny. I thought that would be funny. Sigma grind set. Guys, we got to get this channel is all about Sigma grind set. Okay? Have you heard of it? Ever heard of a Sigma grind set? I didn't think so. Because you're a bunch of, what would be sub-beta? You're sub-betas, okay? So, okay? You got a problem with it, then, that's on you. That's on you. Rue Kazoo. Rue Kazoo, are you there?
Hi.
Hiya.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Rue Kazoo.
Hi.
What up, Rue?
Why'd you flush Prime Rib for me?
I flushed him just for you, so you could come on.
Thank you, but
yeah,
I think that was rude to him.
Enough with this Prime Rib stuff. We got to get to Rue. We can't have Rue just a stew in the lobby. Okay?
All right. Well, let's get back to what we were talking about last week, huh?
Let's
Remember?
hear it. Let's hear what did you have in mind, Rue Kazoo?
Remember when I was praising you?
What were you saying?
All praises due to
Arun Brown.
All praises due to Arun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you, Rue Kazoo. Thank you, Rue. Thank you, Rue. Thank Rue.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
You're welcome.
So what I was talking about was like I wanted to know your process, and you started talking about how like no one wants to do work. Mm-hmm. They always want to like I don't know watch a movie or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And what I wanted to know like the specifics. How do you research a video? Like how do you edit a video? What is a schedule like for Arun?
Ooh,
You know?
good. I like this. I like this, Rue.
You're welcome.
As far as researching a video, that's sort of a tough one because, like, you know, it's usually there's like a couple things that I'm interested in, like, you know, I don't know, some I'll see some video or something and I'll be like, it's you because it has to be funny. Like, I'm not doing a channel where it's like Richard Wolf or whatever or whoever, where I'm like, you know, like just kind of like putting out information in like a scholarly way. So I'm like, I gotta find something that has funny potential in it, but also that I care about. You know, I don't want to do stuff where I'm just like, oh, this is trending. I did this in the beginning where I was like, look, I just got to get people to watch this piece of crap, you know, Rue? So, but now it's like I want to find something or you know, it has to be something that I'm looking at or reading about that's like I'm actually interested in and like is funny to talk about and that I care about and so on. And then as far as like writing it, you know, it's just like it's hard because like there's so much crappy information out there. So it does take a lot of it takes a lot of work. I mean, you know, sometimes I'm staying up too late doing this stuff, Rukazoo. But then editing is fine because I think that's like my one one skill that I've developed that I'm proud of that I think like I've really sharpened is being able to quickly edit things. So that's
I think you're very, very good at it.
Oh,
You got a great editing style.
Thanks, Rukazoo.
I always love seeing like new videos and you've added a new concept, like the new intros you've been doing lately.
Yeah, that's the funnest part. I want to come up with more of that. I'm kind of like I feel like I could be doing some more interesting editing crap, you know.
Oh, I mean, I don't doubt that you're a very creative man, but I don't think you're lacking in creativity for what's going on so far.
Well, thank you so much, Rue.
I mean, I bring this up because I don't know. I just think the whole YouTube process is so fascinating to me.
Rue, do you have a channel? Is this something that you're trying to do yourself, or you're just kind of like interested as a fan?
Well, I guess it's embarrassing to say that, yeah, I would like to have a YouTube channel. But as I've said, and you still don't believe me, is that I'm shy.
You don't give off shy vibes. You give off the vibe. Let me see, because you do have a very specific vibe to you, Rue, and it's it's a vibe of somebody of a very like almost I want to say like a class clown type of thing. Not class clown in like in the derogatory, but in the best possible way of like somebody who's like having a good time, like they're just having a good time. Yeah. And like things kind of roll off them, but this is not the case.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that's very sweet of you to say, but I think there's probably a lot of, not to call myself a comedian, but there probably are a lot of comedians who are actually like within themselves shy, and you couldn't tell. I mean, what about you? I could see that being the truth for you.
What, that I'm like a class clown type?
That you're secretly shy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely secretly shy. I mean, we've talked about
exactly.
Yeah, so me and you are kind of a similar thing where it's like like if you're doing some kind of performance thing, you can kind of like be a little more extroverted. But in real life, the thing is, in real life, if I'm in like an uncomfortable situation and like we've talked about the party thing before, I can be like really the most shy, awkward weirdo on the planet. But you know what I like to do? I like to put that on other people. I'm like, oh, it's their fault, you know? Like they weren't nice and they weren't nice enough to me. So they caused this. They caused this with this completely awkward, disgusting behavior that I'm doing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I always say I find that you and I are pretty similar. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me one bit. I do that too. I'm a bit of a blamer sometimes.
Very good, Rue. Very good. Yes.
Great habit.
All right, Rue. All right, Rue. Bye. I feel like I always flush Rue midpoint. Guys, so what we're celebrating today is an accomplishment on a social media platform, which is called, what is it again? YouTube. And we got 20,000 people. So I wanted to have as a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, here on the program, YouTube. YouTube, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Thank you for being on the program.
Yeah, no problem.
So YouTube, you're just YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just YouTube. Just YouTube. Just, I'm that.
Okay, cool. So I wanted to ask, like, what, like, I think that at one point I was shadow banned because I think I dragged myself across the 20,000 mark. Because some other guy like did a video where he did a video about a bunch of other people, and he was nice enough to include.
Yeah, definitely nice enough. Not sure why anybody would put you in a video.
That's great. Thanks, YouTube. So what's the deal? Like, am I shadow banned or what's up?
Yeah, well, here at YouTube, we like to take a look at what's going on in these videos that people are making, and we like to kind of assess, like, is this person some kind of a pervert? Is this the kind of crap we want on our thing? And you are at the top of the list of like the kind of stuff that we're just not feeling and interested in. Like, we actually like to, like, in our meetings, we say, look at this. Like, here's an example of exactly what we don't want.
Okay. Wow. So I'm shadow banned.
Yeah.
So how do is there anything I could do to not be shadow banned anymore, I guess?
Well, I'll say this. If I had, I don't know, my have you ever heard this expression, my wallet's a little light right now?
What do you mean, like?
Yeah, like my wallet could be heavier, my pants aren't sagging from the weight of my wallet, let's just say.
Okay. I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. It wouldn't hurt your channel, I'll say that. It wouldn't hurt your channel and its ability to get into the algorithm, as we call it, if I had, I don't know, like an extra 20.
Okay. So basically people bribe you to get into the algorithm.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Okay. Yeah, you said that.
No, you said that. Okay?
No, I did not.
Yeah, you definitely said it. And I did not say that because at YouTube, we don't take kindly to that, okay? And you will be brutally beaten if you say that again.
Okay. Wow, jeez.
So, and you can't do any, what are you going to do about it?
Nothing, I guess.
Oh my God, what a loser. Anyway, yeah, if you want to get unshadow banned, there's certain things you could do, and that's all I'm going to say, And I think another thing you could do, I'll give you some advice, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go through YouTube Academy right now, okay? Let's get your student hat on.
Okay, I got it on.
Okay, great. And here's something you could do. Change your content to be more attractive to YouTube viewers.
Okay, like what? What should I do?
Well, we did examine some of your crap, and what I gotta say is that you want to do things, like the things that you're doing are pretty boring, and I think that you could do more exciting things. For example, pranks. Have you considered doing pranks?
No, I've never considered doing pranks. It's not really that kind of a channel.
Okay, what if you got into your pool and you filled your pool with like yogurt or something like that, and then you said, hey, let me get 3 strangers and they all have to go in the pool made of yogurt, and the first one to leave, the
last one.
Yeah, the last one to leave gets like $100 or something.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not that kind of channel. I like talk about topics and crap.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now, there's not one, I looked on your video, there's not one video of you telling strangers that they have to stay somewhere for as long as they possibly can to win money.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of that on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yep. Get the 4 most boring people you can find who have nothing to say, put them in a container of some kind, and all of them, the ones that leave don't get the money. That's YouTube.
Okay, so you're doing a Slavoj Žižek impression?
Yes, this is the...
Okay, so you like Slavoj Žižek?
No, not really. He's another guy who, again, if he weren't talking about all this Hegel crap and all this baloney, he would be better on YouTube if he maybe, like, you know, he filled up a hot tub filled with, like, mustard or something, and he put 6 people in there, and the last one to leave gets, like, $40. He's to the top, my friend!
Okay, great. Well, YouTube, you know, advice considered, let's say.
Yeah, whatever. You're not going to do it, and then you're going to remain shadow, live in the shadows. You want to live in the shadows, dude?
Okay. No, I don't, but I mean, I'm not going to compromise my crap for this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know, Gandhi. Who are you, Gandhi?
No, I'm not Gandhi.
Okay, then get that ass in a pool full of mustard so you get those numbers up. You idiot.
Okay. Let's ban this guy. Let's ban him. It's gonna be hard to ban him because he's like got a lot of power, you know? Schwan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Arun Brown?
Oh boy.
Schwan, how's it going, Schwan?
I'm okay. I said sayonara to Factoria del Spaghetti. I went to Maine.
Okay.
Apparently the moose population is dying due to tick-borne illness, and I was really sad about that.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Jeez. That's horrible.
It is sad.
It really is sad. This is the deer population, you said, or the moose? Oh my God.
A lot of deer ticks.
Okay, I gotta say this. The saddest thing I've ever seen, I don't even know why I'm gonna mention this. This is gonna really bring the show down, but I saw this poor deer. There's a part of town that I live in, or I don't live in there, but in the city I live in, there's a part of town where there's tons of deer, and there was this deer like limping, apparently got like hit by a car. It was the saddest crap I've ever seen. I called, it's like, man. Yeah, and I was like, I gotta do something. So I pulled over and called like this, you know, wildlife, like the local wildlife or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, can you come help this deer? And they said they would, but I suspect they were lying, Schwan. I suspect they were lying.
They didn't eat. Why would they lie? Do they have like a history of like being piss poor?
It was I felt like they were just like, yeah, we'll take a look at it. You know, like that kind of vibe. Yeah,
that's not good.
I know. They're gonna get a very angry email from me, my friend. A very angry email. Schwan, are you still connected?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, so you're worried about these moose, these meese.
Yeah.
They got these ticks are disgusting, right?
Yeah, they're. Sorry, somebody came into my room. Yeah, no.
Get that person. Get that person on.
Dying off quickly. I was like, I made them leave.
Tell them to come back. Say I made a mistake. Say I made a mistake. Come back, please.
No, my dad's deaf. He won't be able to hear you.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to hear.
Hearing aids on.
Oh God. Okay, sorry. Well, all right.
It's okay.
So, but I will say that I agree with you that these ticks are disgusting. They're total waste.
Beautiful country, Maine. Beautiful area. I accidentally bought Cop maple syrup, but like I didn't see like there's like a little thing that says to protect in syrup on the packaging. That's like a blue thing. I was like, oh shit, and it's not good maple syrup. I was like, oh yeah, this would be great Maine syrup. It's awful. It tastes like sugar, not like maple.
So syrup. now you're just directly funding the police. You're saying this is what I heard. There's actually been a viral video of you when you bought that said, I support the things that people don't support that you do. Even you said that. The worst.
Yep.
The
I recorded a video of him. He didn't even know it was there.
David, you didn't even come to Maine with us.
Well, I happened to be in the store.
Where was I?
You were at the main part. I did that.
Yeah.
So that's David Pacman. It sounds like he's making some accusations there.
He's making some. I wonder how he could have even
gotten. Hey, I'll have you know, Blue Chew can make you run at super speeds. I could go to Maine in 5 minutes.
Why is the transitions?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get him out.
Okay.
All right, he's gone.
Why is the transition
video?
Why is the transition so rough into Pac-Man? Into the Pac-Man voice.
As soon as I finish saying what I'm saying, I
hit the voice
changer, and it doesn't sound well.
That's great. Hey, David Pacman, what's
going on? Oh yeah, it's me, David Pacman. Okay,
cool, David Pacman. So, how's your show going? Do you like
doing your show? Yeah, I do.
That's great. Oh my god, I love Schwan. Is that like? He's the best. He's the best, and I love that voice. I would watch a whole show with him just talking to that voice as David Pacman. Schwan, like honestly, please do a show called like Davey and Me or something. Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god. Emmy coming in hot. Emmy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's good to talk to you again.
What up, Em? What up, Em?
Hi.
So, I guess last time I was on the show, you were giving me a hard time about always promoting other content creators.
If we did do a montage, like a high school yearbook style montage of all the Discord callers, one of them would be you promoting Tom Segura and Bobby Lee's channel for sure.
I mean, look at my chat name. Look at my Discord name.
And her Discord name is Thomasina Segura. If Tom Segura asked you out on a date, he got divorced, would you go?
If he was divorced.
Very good.
Of course I would.
You're lucky.
That's not what I called to talk about. I called to tell you that I have been single-handedly getting you viewers and subscribers, sir.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So I am not the one to be coming for about. I might talk about my favorite comedians on this show, but I promote your show to the high heavens. In fact, my friend said that her I recently got a friend in Australia turned on to you, and so she's been doing some deep dives recently of your stuff, and she says that the Benny Pepino episodes are curing her depression. So
people love like I you know that there's that Simpsons meme of like he's already dead, like that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like Ben Pepino now, like just every
like your your videos on him are exactly. So I'm out here promoting you're out here helping people with their mental health, and I'm out here promoting you to folks.
Oh my god. Look, Emmy, I give you a hard time on this Tom Segura stuff.
I know.
But you're definitely what I would call a super what would it be? A super Viv viewer or something. Yeah, super contributor. You're like an honorary, I would say, like VIP of the show.
I love honorary. It always means you didn't do shit, but you get the praise for it.
Yeah, you get the diploma. You get like the fake diploma and all that stuff.
So two things I wanted to talk about, and then you can give me a good old Pepino flesh. But
let's hear it.
So you want to hear about my crazy? Okay, even after I made all this fuss, you want to hear about my crazy Tom Segura dream?
Yes, let's hear it.
I don't know if Shenanigans told you about. I guess her friend had some weird dream about him, and when I was on the Discord last time, we were talking about it. It was crazy, but I didn't get a chance to get on. But anyways, the last time I was in the Discord, Davey Praxton, who likes to make his appearances, as you know, he apparently killed Tom Segura with he did like a little thing where he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill Tom Segura, blah blah blah. We all had a good laugh at it, but then a few nights later, I ended up having a dream that I saw Tom lying on the ground. He looked like he did in that in the video of him when he fucked his shit up trying to dunk. So I kind of like approached him and I was like looking at him like, whoa, is he okay? Whatever. And like next thing you know, I'm like trying to like climb into his carcass and wear him around as like a skin, just going about my fucking daily business wearing Tom Segura's skin.
Oh my God.
But that is all Davey Praxton's fault for putting those macabre thoughts into my head.
Davey Praxton is a
he's a problem.
He's a discorder. He's a just to catch everybody up. He's a discorder.
Yeah.
Right?
He's yes, and he's a problem. So I don't know. It was crazy when I had that. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta go tell the Discord about this. So
I meant to before I forget, I meant to say this to Francis. Thank you for the $1.99. He says, happy for you. Never stop, never stopping. Thank you. Thank you, Pope. That's Pope Francis. That's the Papa right there. Speaking of Papas, like Tom Segura, kind of a dad kind of guy, right?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if I get dad vibe. I mean, he is a dad, but I don't know if I really get dad vibes from him. What
is it? Because we've talked about that Tom Segura is a type of guy.
I think he pretty much nailed it down. Or he's the guy to like be a big presence at the party and make everyone laugh.
He's a big presence. Yeah, he likes to have a drink, but it's weird because like pretty much in every group of people, there's like a Tom Segura guy.
A Tom Segura. Well, yeah. I'm the Tom Segura friend in all y'all's lives. Okay, so
all right.
There you got it.
You heard it.
One more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to appeal to the High Council and see if we could maybe get a channel in the muscular class Discord, so I can dump all my stand-up comedy shit in there. So I'm not just like constantly messaging you or just messaging random people. Like I can put it all, and then people can contribute to it. So I would like to bring that to the High Council's attention. And
could it be in films, music, and games, or recommended videos, or any of that crap?
Is there a recommended videos channel already?
Look, we'll work this out later. Bye, Thomasina Segura. Gotta love Emmy. Guys, let's take a little look. I did want to look at this. I feel like we have kind of talked about this on here before, but somebody tweeted this, and I thought this was a good. Thing. I mean, people are still talking about, as they should be, the Afghanistan situation, and this lady here posted this thing. Bernie's Medicare for All bill costs $1.3 trillion over 10 years. For that, every citizen would get free health care for life. Congress gave $2 trillion to 5 weapon companies during the Afghanistan war.
No. Corporate communism.
Arun Brown.
Corporate communism.
Everyone's scared.
Corporate communism.
And then somebody pointed out, how can it cost that much when it saves money? And this is another thing that we've kind of known for a while. Medicare for All would save $450 billion annually while preventing 68,000 deaths. New study shows. This was in 2020. Unbelievable. There's really only one. Guys, I feel a full moon. I feel a full moon out right now.
It is disgusting.
I mean, that's really all we can say. It is. That is truly disgusting. That is truly, to quote Richard Wolff, not even to quote Richard Wolff, just straight up, that is inexcusable and completely and utterly disgusting.
Was what?
The peasant chef, are you there?
That's really
Hey man, how's it
weird.
going?
What up, my chef? What up, chef? You know how they say that? They're like, yes, chef. Yes, chef. Can I say that?
Oh yeah, like on Hell's Kitchen.
On Hell's Kitchen.
Like, yes, chef. Yeah.
Can I say that to you? Yes, chef. Please don't yell at me, chef.
Yeah, that's fine, man. You can call me that if you like.
Okay.
So,
yes, chef. I will.
So I was going on the Rolling Stone thing, and I was scoping it out, and I realized that there was quite a few subversive artists like Black Flag, the Sex Pistols on there, and I was just shocked to see that there wasn't any Marilyn Manson on there.
So you think Marilyn Manson? Well, definitely Marilyn Manson would be like a touch point, right? Like,
yeah, and I think that's probably why they didn't put him on there in the first place, is because you know the whole allegations of like his disgusting behavior and whatnot. But it's like the guy's a loose cannon anyway. It's like, what would you expect getting into that guy? You know, getting involved with his life, assuming you know his life beforehand. You know, reading his book, which I've read. I forget the title at this point, but I have it saved in my Audible library. So
I was gonna bring up, okay, because I was thinking, so that's a type of like what would we call it, like it started in the 90s, sort of like a type of goth, like would you call it, like, yeah, kind of like a gothic sort of thing, right?
Or we can reduce it down to just that.
Let's reduce it to that, but it's more than that. It's like a subgenre maybe of that, of like 90s type of like a goth stuff. This is a little bit related, but if anybody, go right now and look up this band. They're called Von Canto, VANCANTO. It is industrial goth. Yeah, so that would be like 9 Inch Nails. I don't know. Can you put 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson in the same category? I would say no to that. Well, I would say 9 Inch Nails holds up a lot better.
Well, yeah, that's because who was it? The guy that is 9 Inch Nails.
Trent Reznor.
Trent Reznor, yeah, thank you. But like he and Marilyn Manson were like good friends like back in the day, and but then they just started fighting and stuff like that. And Marilyn Manson went like, you know, typical hard rocker, you know, hard drugs, you know, getting laid every 10 seconds and shit. And then Trent Reznor cleaned himself up, and he's now doing like soundtracks for movies and all that. But
people, please go listen to Van Canto right now and tell me what you think. It's what it is. People are saying Pretty Hate Machine is still heavy rotation. I mean, even like even somebody was talking about how that the version of that, the 9 Inch Nails version of the song that Johnny Cash covered is better from 9 Inch Nails, and I was like, no, that's got to be BS. And I listened, I was like, oh, actually, they got a point. It is better. It is better.
Yeah, yeah. And I was kind of shocked well, not shocked, but I was kind of amazed that they put in that Rick and Morty episode where he like gives himself up to the Federation or whatever. I kind of started laughing afterwards because I was just like, oh, I get what they're trying to do.
Did they put the Johnny Cash one or the original?
No, the 9 Inch Nails version. But that Johnny Cash version, oh my god, dude, that one actually got me crying. I was because like the way Johnny Cash sings, and I'm a big Johnny Cash fan, you know, and I'm not even really that much into country. He's like the only country singer I'll listen to is Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Johnny Cash! I got that Johnny Cash T-shirt where he's like giving the finger to the camera and he's got the guitar. That's pretty dang. But getting back to me, the Blow album. Oh my God, that
which album? Which album?
The High End of Low. It was in 2009 and has songs like 15, Wow, Leave a Scar, some pretty well-known ones. And I was gonna say, like, that's a very eclectic album. If you really just like take the time to listen to it, how it has some elements of just kind of like in the rock genre, that rock kind of like had its
And who is
beginnings,
this?
early. It's Marilyn Manson, The High End of Low.
The Low End Theory by Marilyn Manson.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, the Low End Theory. But
All right.
High End of Low, definitely a must listen to. I would recommend it. It's up there with like The Pale Emperor back in 2015, 16, something like that. But yeah, those...
Okay, he's just promoting. He just does he's on the Marilyn Manson street team. We get it. G.I. Joker, are you there?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Hey, what up, dude? Are you having a treat snack?
Yeah, man, I'm eating those chocolate pretzels.
Oh, which one? The Nestle ones? The one in the blue bag?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Congratulations.
Oh, they're so good.
Congratulations on that.
I wanted to say congrats.
Thank you.
I know you just got the work memo of me saying congrats since I'm your manager.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that 20K is not enough.
Oh God.
It needs to be 40.
40.
40. Double it.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, and we need this by Friday afternoon. Can you do that?
Oh God, how? I simply can't. I'll have to pee in bottles and poop in bags. Be streaming the whole time, Hassan Piker style, to get to those numbers.
Yeah, dude. Listen, doing that Hassan Piker thing. Speaking of which, you don't mention him enough. The YouTube algorithm really likes Hassan right now. He's really hot right now.
Is he really?
Yeah, big time. Yeah. So what I want your next video, put Hassan Piker is a rich guy, but I'm poor. Bam, that's your title. There you go.
How about if I put like Hassan Piker and then like Billie Eilish? Hassan Piker, is he as cool as Billie Eilish? Like something like that. Like something
I got it better.
Okay.
Put it in there. Hassan Piker keeps on getting away with it.
Oh.
On the RM Brown show. Yeah.
Hassan Piker.
And put a hot girl on there. And then guy. Put a hot girl and guy there.
And then I can be making a face in the thumbnail like, what? I can't believe this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Did I tell you about my commute to the office the other day?
No, let's hear about it.
So I rolled up to a Chick-fil-A, okay? You got those where you're from, Texas, the Lord state?
I've heard about it. Definitely, yeah, but we don't go on Sunday because that's against the
that's
Lord.
Lord's Day.
That's the Lord's Day.
The Lord.
Yeah.
So I go to this Chick-fil-A, and I get out of my car, and there's like 3 sheriff deputies parked right next to me, and they're all getting out of the car. Dudes are tatted up from the ass up, dude. I mean, these guys like look like they're in a gang if they weren't wearing the uniform. All right. And one of them just chucks some shit out of his car onto the like front grass in front of his squad car. And they go into the building. So I go and I pick it up, and I'm turning into my grandmother. I've already announced this to everybody in my family. My grandmother is like the most like gives no fucks ever kind of woman.
Right.
I mean, she will like say it to your face if you have like blue hair and piercings that you need to take those out, or the TSA agent's gonna beat your ass or something. Like she'll just say like the most random weird old person stuff, right?
Right, yeah.
So I walk in, and I have this thing that this guy threw. It's like I don't know, it's like some little like black rubber thing. And I hand it to him. I said, "Oh, sir, I think you dropped this. I hear that the police are giving out tickets for throwing trash out of their cars. Hope that doesn't happen to you, friend." And I go and I pick up my order because I placed it online, and I walk out of the door. And that was the most Sigma male thing I think I've ever done in my life.
Full Sigma mindset. Full Sigma grind. You were on your Sigma grind that day.
Oh my god, it was crazy. I thought I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I was like, I'm channeling my grandmother. She's still alive, but I'm channeling my grandmother.
What's the deal with older people kind of like not, you know, well there's a couple things. They don't like people with like tattoos and piercings and stuff, and they also like to let people know about things. What do you think's going on there?
I think it's like so like for example, my grandmother is super Roman Catholic. She's from New York State. I grew up there. They're very much so like straight shooters. You know what I mean? Like they will if they have a problem, they'll let you know. So and also like there's it's the religious thing I think as well, because like a lot of them are like if you have tattoos and piercings and stuff like that, you're like the devil or something weird.
Yeah, exactly. How about this? I wanted to run this by you really quick.
Yeah, run it by me.
How about this for to get attention, to get more clicks? Hassan Piker tells Lorde Lourd or whatever how you spell her name. Tells a secret about Lorde to Billie Eilish, and then me on the thumbnail will be like, "What? I can't believe." How about that?
I think you're too boomer. Lorde hasn't been popular since like 2016. I know you're like borderline like a weirdo conservative that wished that Gamergate was back in fashion again, but like come on.
Yeah, you're right. She just released a new album though, so how dare you?
You know what I think you should do?
What?
I think you should lean into your political audience and your Hassan liking audience. You ready?
Yeah.
Hassan can't stop getting away with it. Candy Owens. It put Candace Owens' face in there as well.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Granted, I don't think she's done anything dumb besides being racist lately.
I love the can't stop getting away with it thing, because it's like I gotta see what's he getting away with. I gotta see this. You know. Literally,
all he's doing in any of those videos, because I'm a dumb Sigma male. I click on stuff. It's just him going like nodding his head and like having his eyes twitch back and forth and just nodding his head. Like he'll like see like somebody with like maybe like the big breast or the big buttocks, and then he'll go like, "Yep, all right, next video." Like that's all he's doing.
Yeah, he does do that a lot. I mean, he's one of the biggest political commentators on all these social media platforms, but all the videos that I get suggested of Hassan Piker are like, Hassan Piker reacts to ancient aliens, and I'm like, how is this like what is this? He does do a lot of that crap.
He does. I think, and I could be totally wrong, but I don't know how your format would be if you did like the long term stream. Like you do like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream a night. Kind of deal, but I wonder how you would do with like a 6 to 8 hours.
Really, I definitely, I don't think I could do what he does. I mean,
well, I think you need to break it up. I think you need to actually segment it.
Yeah,
like you need to have the beginning where you guys like do the riffs, you make jokes, shit like that. Then you go into maybe playing a video game. Then you invite guests onto the show, maybe even invite some like Nazis or some shit to like talk to and be like, hey, why are you a Nazi? And they go like, I really like being white. And they go, okay, well that's kind of weird.
And I could be like, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You could play like these audio things, make them look stinky and dumb and flush them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty funny.
What if I just got every guest on and I just play clips? I really wanted to do that with Richard Wolff. He's talking and I'm just playing like Michael Barbaro, like over him, but I would never do that. But anyway,
hey RM, I hate to call you out again on this. I think I call you out a lot on this. When do you want to do that secret project we've been DMing each other about? Since I'm your manager and all that, you picked out a weekend yet about it?
Remind me what it is. Send me a message and remind me what it is, and we'll do it. Okay.
All right, you got it.
By G.I. Joker. G.I. Joker. G.I. Joker. You're not a true streamer until you have multiple potty breaks, right? Does Hassan do that? Is he runs off and takes a dump? He runs off. You hear that in the background? Oh, this is a great stream, and all it is actually it would be like this. He gets up. He's like, "Hold on, dudes." I like Hassan, by the way, but he does say dudes a lot. He gets up, and then you hear this sort of in the background. Does that happen on those streams? People are like, hold on, I gotta stop with my 17-hour stream to do that.
What?
EA Sports. In the game.
That guy's little attitude on the
EA Sports. In the game.
Hold on. I'm gonna deal with this audio problem. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, you piece of crap, you? Hold on, guys. We're having audio issues big time. Alright, we'll leave it plugged in. Got no idea why it's making that audio problemo. This is what we do. Oh, we could watch this. The Trump booed video. Here we go. This is a pretty funny one. This is a pretty funny one right here. So this guy, let me see if I have.
Bye-bye.
Trump, here's the title of this video. Trump booed for telling Alabama. Trump booed for telling Alabama crowd to get COVID vaccine.
Tens of thousands of people in Alabama gathering for Donald Trump's rally as the state struggles with a surge of new coronavirus cases. Trump facing a wave of boos, in fact, by his own supporters when trying to tell the crowd to get vaccinated.
In your freedoms, I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms.
Come on, get the vaccines. You gotta get these vaccines. You gotta get it. Boo, boo. Well, if you want to. If you want. No, please. Ow, don't throw things. Guys, come on. Don't get it. Don't get it then. Okay, you got your freedoms. You get your boo.
They start booing. I mean, this is truly like it's the funniest thing because the whole like not gonna get the vaccine thing. 31% of Republicans say they will never, under any circumstances, get the vaccine. They cannot be swayed. 31%. That's like they're never gonna do it. So it's actually higher of people who say they won't. But 31% of Republicans say they will never, under any circumstances, get the vaccine. The reason for that, if you look at like the charts or whatever, is really it comes down to like because the other team is getting it. Because the other team is getting it, so we did go don't get it. That's it. Like that's how simple it is. Those other guys are getting it. The other team is getting it, so we say no to it. Unbelievable. I don't know how you deal with that. How do you deal with that? Hey, it's actually not part of your freedom, just the way that it's not part of your freedom to
beat a kid in Walmart.
To just spread a disease around. You don't have that right. Sorry. My freedoms. You don't. You idiot you. But, what are you going to do? You can't. There's no reasoning with this, with that kind of a person. So, I don't know. You would think, and not even their main guy can convince them, hey, get it together. Stop spreading this thing around you cretins, you.
You know what? Get the vaccine. We're gonna get the vaccine. Okay, no, it's your freedom. I mean, your freedom. Okay, no, it's your freedom.
Disappointed dad, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
How disappointed are you right now?
Fairly disappointed.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's up there.
I'll work on it.
Yeah. It might be side effects though. I just got my second FDA approved shot today.
Ooh.
My FDA Pfizer veins now I've got, just coursing through me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
it's powerful.
What I've heard is that you can like put a penny on your head and it'll stick. Is this true?
Well, that's kind of underselling it. It's more like you can put a 5,000-pound car against your head and lift it with relative ease. You essentially become Magneto. And
so
once you realize that there's like iron in the body and stuff too, then you can start like floating and all that stuff. Like it's a lot more powerful.
It sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an upgrade from being a normal human to being a Pfizer-owned human.
Being a normal human is, I would say, pretty overrated. Pretty overrated.
No, it's for betas only. It's not really
it's
Sigma
definitely
move.
It's definitely not Sigma grind set. And I will say that I think the only problem that I foresee with this is like you're getting out of your car and then you're like, okay, I got to go into the Walgreens, and you get out of your car, but your car sticks to you, so you're just dragging the car around, right? Is that a problem, you think?
I haven't thought about that one at all. But I'll have to test it out.
Think about it.
Yeah, I think they will just end up making bigger doors for, the true Sigmas.
Think about it.
I think the next side effect to come on will be phasing, like through walls anyway. It'll become obsolete. Anyways, I want to talk about one of the albums that should be on the top 100 that I didn't see at all.
Wait, before you say that, Cassandra, does anyone know if the live show lobby is the place to wait on to get on Discord? Just wanted to check because I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. Apologies. Yes, Cassandra, go into where? Okay, Cassandra, are you there? Okay, Cassandra, once you figure out your tech. Okay, sorry. Let's hear this album, Disappointed Dad.
So I was looking through and I did one of those Control Fs to see if like the name was there. So I couldn't find it. But I think any Elliott Smith in general, but Figure 8 would be my choice. But I think any Elliott Smith should be up there.
Not Either Or?
Either Or is a great album, but I think you find more like track worthy consistency throughout Figure 8 that you do through Either Or. I think Either Or there's some fucking bangers on there, but then there's also a few tracks that you can go, not as like they're not as good as some of his tops. But with Figure 8, I think every song you get a banger.
Did you listen to the TrueAnon episode about Elliott Smith's about his suicide? Did you listen to that by any chance?
I didn't listen to it, but I'm sure it's talking about his murder, right?
Ooh. I mean, they actually did
his assassination.
They didn't get to. It's kind of a interesting episode, and I like their podcast, but it was kind of an interesting because they were like, they kind of like bailed on that whole thing. They did bring up some of the mysterious parts of his death, which is the way that he died seems very implausible. Like the
the 2 stab wounds to the chest, and it's like self-inflicted suicide, but he stabbed himself twice. And like he had a suicide note, but his name was spelled wrong. I mean, like who spells their own name wrong?
Yes.
Like there was no drugs in his system besides like the medication he had been taking for years. Like
I have a theory on it. So he was dating this woman at the time who is the suspect in this theory, right? Jennifer Chiba, right?
Yeah.
So what about this? This is my theory that, and I think there's a possibility, is that he actually asked her to do it. What do you think of that theory?
You know what? I've never thought about that, but the only thing that might contradict that theory is that a lot of like collaborators of his and ex-producers of his, one of his ex-producers said that he was planning on making and releasing another record, a record that eventually did posthumously being ended up being released anyways. But he was like working and thinking about creating another record, so there was signs of him wanting to like keep going and live on.
Yeah, it does.
But-
That does throw
but
a wrench in that.
Also, that a bunch of collaborators who knew her said that she was like very wretched and that their relationship was very toxic and that they argued on the regular. And also, I think it'd be very hard to get someone to agree with a essentially non vegetative state euthanasia. You know what I mean? Like, imagine being like, "Hey, can you just like stab me a couple times?" Like,
right? Yeah.
And your partner who supposedly loved you be like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do that."
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, I have my own reasons for like, I don't believe that theory, but just for like positing it, like especially listening to their episode. But
Sure.
There's some other weird stuff too. Like she sued some people twice to try to get like money and stuff. So there's like, you could establish a motive and all this crap. But hey, look, not to have any disrespect to the dead of Elliott Smith, right?
Yeah.
So I think they did a good job of that on the podcast too. They were like, look, we don't want to do a whole we don't want to like make light of this and like be playing a game of all this like posturing all these theories to somebody who was like an artist who seemed to have like a really hard time and all this stuff. So they were, you know, they were kind of like kind about it, I think.
Yeah, true. And it's tough because on one side you get like someone who got away with murder, but then on the other side you get someone who like Elliott Smith could have like loved that is getting like berated with people saying that she killed him. Like, so it's
right.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, Disappointed Dad, thank you for bringing the show bringing the show to a really fun place. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, I do think I'm shocked that there was no Elliott Smith on that Pitchfork list.
No, I looked up Elliott through the top 100. I didn't check beneath the top 100. But the only Elliott that I saw in the top 100 was Missy Elliott. So I didn't.
Very different.
Any?
Yeah. When's that? Has that been one of those mashups? Is that still happening? People doing those mashups of things? What if there was a? Because I suggested
of Missy Elliott Smith.
Yeah, Missy Elliott Smith. I also suggested Billie Eilish Joel, but nobody's doing these things. Please do both, okay?
All right, I'll open up Logic right now.
All right, bye, Disappointed Dad.
I'm...
Cassandra, are you there?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me okay?
Cassandra, coming through loud and clear.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, how's it going? Just wanted to say I just found your channel, but I super love it. It's great stuff. And congrats for 20K.
Oh my God, thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I'm glad you found it. How did you find it?
Hi.
I know that this is going to sound like a joke, but literally I think it was one of your videos that like mentioned Hassan Piker. And like it was like, oh hey, here's RM Brown, and and then I like clicked on some other videos and I saw like you go XLRing Zizek saying toilet, so I was like, okay, this is my kind of content, you know.
Very good. Well, I'm glad you like it, and there's gonna be more toilet talk and more Slavoj Žižek. So I'm glad.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. And Cassandra, thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye-bye. Love you. Cassandra, a new viewer. Some call Cassandra a... Where is it? Come on.
Blue Chew.
Viewer. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but what can you do?
Only old people will die, and we don't really need to worry about that. What I want to do is Blue Chew.
Oh, that's sick. Guy's got problems. He's got problems, you know?
I don't want cowards teaching my kids.
You don't? Why not?
Everyone's scared.
Okay. Don't really see the connection there, but okay. Guys,
Yes, I have something to. Oh, my voice. Hello.
Yeah, what's going on, Slavoy?
Okay, am I still having trouble? Can you come through? Okay, can you hear this?
No, you're still having audio problem.
Okay, hold on. I will check Discord. I need to check the Discord settings. Okay, hold on, please. Hello, please. It sounds better now.
No, it sounds way worse.
Okay, hold on. If I change the setting, let me see. How about now? Is it better now?
It seems like it's about to get worse.
Okay, hold on. Can you?
Way worse.
Okay, hold on. How about now? Is better? Hello? Okay. Hello?
Just get it.
Hello?
Get it fixed, Slavoy.
Okay, I do want to say one more thing. That people have been clamoring.
Clamoring?
Yes, they have been begging for more of the Slavoy show.
The Slavoy show. Yeah, you've been asking to do like have your own segment on this thing. Do you like why do you keep asking about that?
I want to try again, please.
All right, fine.
Lead me up, please.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now the Slavoy show.
Thank you. Welcome to Slavoy show. Today we have guest. His name is, what's that guy's name?
Hassan Piker.
Yes, Piker. Hey, welcome to show. Yes, thank you, Slavoy, having me on the show. Okay, you have big house. This is right? Yes, I have big house, dude. Oh, that's great.
Okay, this is what you do. You just try to copy my...
You copy me. I was doing this long time before, you piece of crap.
Okay, all right, get him. Just ban him. Just ban him. He's gonna ruin the show. We're trying to do the 20,000 celebration show, and he's ruining it. Really, really sad stuff. Deacons, are you there? Deacons, are you there?
Oh wow, what an honor. No green room pat down, no pre-briefing, just right onto the live show. Look at me go.
You get right through because you are a special guy and you go right to front of line. How are you doing? Yes, thank you.
Well, that's just one of the many perks of being a producer on Arun Brown show for only 25 wing wangs a month. You two can cut before all the mendicants and get to our boy live on air.
You get right through all these mouth breathers who do not have producer credit. You get right to the front of line. All these pieces of crap have to wait. And they say, please, oh, please, can I get on show? And you say, no, you shut up. You shut up. You wait.
Okay. Yeah, Slavoy's being pretty intense about it. But yeah, you get right to the front of the line. If you're a producer...
It sounds like he really understands socialism.
Yes, he's really...
This is my vision of the socialist society. Is whoever has the most money gets to do whatever they want.
Okay, Slavoy, that seems pretty... doesn't seem to jive very well with socialism.
This is what I say. If you have more money, you get to do... You could say, oh, that guy over there, he should be killed. That's what this I claim is true socialist ideology.
Okay. I think he's losing his mind a little bit, Deacons, because it's not really making a lot of sense.
It sounds like we live in a socialist paradise already from the sound of it.
Yes, we are basically there.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves this stuff. He loves that kind of stuff. He's like an anarcho-capitalist now. Slavoy is.
Which is basically the same thing as socialism. If you ask certain people like Destiny and all these other horrible goblins.
I would like to do debate with this boy Destiny. He's always talking about, oh, I get all the girls, I get all the girlfriends, all this crap. But I will crush him.
Okay. That would be a good debate, actually, right? Destiny versus Slavoj Žižek. That would be interesting.
I'd watch that. I'd be curious if Destiny would even be able to get a word in edgewise against our boy, who's a pretty voracious arguer.
I like to go on monologues for, 10, 20 minutes. Did you see me on this Red Scare podcast with those two ladies? They ask one question, they try to chime in one crap, and I go for 20, 30 minutes. No one can get word in edgewise on my ass, right?
Yeah, no one can get a word in with he will go on and on. He will go on and on. You could just kind of mute him and he'll keep going. You turn the lights off and he'll just keep monologuing.
That's actually the best way to win debates. Just never stop talking and your opponent will then just have to go home.
You know what? That's why I don't really like... I wonder, like, if I did, like, a debate with someone, like, would that help my YouTube numbers or whatever? But, like, debates are mostly just trickery. Debates are, like, who is the quickest talker, maybe who can memorize a lot of things. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, that's what I like so much about Ma. She doesn't claim to be smart or have good points or have good ideas, but he's definitely really good at rhetoric, and he's always very candid. Like, yeah, I'm just here to talk shit and get people to follow me, and that's actually really refreshing. I wish more of the Benny Pepinos and the party Tim Pools and so forth would just, I'm just here to talk shit really, well, and hopefully it makes me money. Smile.
Yeah, we're here to have a good time, right? We're here to have a good time. It's supposed to be fun. I still see the internet as the place that, when I was in my early teens, where me and my friends would go on and, like, troll people in the, like, needle weaving chat rooms, and get my mom's AOL account suspended because we were, saying foul language to them. Still, to me, that's basically the height of the internet,
And now you can join FaZe Clan doing that. So you can get like a pretty high-paying job, just dropping into kneading circles and making fun of them.
Yep, being vaguely obnoxious can get you very far nowadays. Well,
especially if you have a litany of hilarious drops, both old and new, that never get old.
Everyone's scared.
I love how that could easily be interpreted as sarcastic. I like that.
Like, we're here on this big 20K special, and I think all 20K of us agree that you've got to keep the drops going. That's why we're here. And if any of these newcomers, these Cassandras, are like, oh, hey, RM Brown, it's a bit hard to follow, it's a bit hard to parse, all these digressions with the drops, you can just go ahead and ban them from the Discord and put more drops in.
We're on the exact same page here. We got our finger on that ban trigger all day. But Deacons, I do want to say something semi-serious. Thank you for being such a supporter of this show, and we really do love you, and really just thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you for being so consistently entertaining. It is not often to find a program that can survive ups and downs and experimentations and so forth and still be consistently funny week after week. You should be proud. You really earned this.
Oh, thank you so much, Deacons. I will talk to you later, and thank you so much. Love you, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Flushing toilets.
I love the way he says flushing toilets, too. Like, you could tell he's fun. Like, he's fun. He's not the awkward guy at the party like me. He's the fun guy. He's the fun one. He's the fun one at the party. What is the chat doing? Are they just having their own sub show as usual? Zizek doing a noise performance, which is totally...
I do have noise band.
You're in a noise band now, I heard.
Yes. Well, we are called Pure Ideology.
Okay. Can we hear some of your music?
Yes, hold on.
That's pretty bad.
You don't understand noise music, you piece of crap. Be quiet, hold on.
Wow. That is not music.
Okay, hold on. I do more of my noise. Hold on. Hold on, please. I am Slavoy. I am Slavoy. I I am
Okay,
clairvoyant.
this is all right. That's enough.
Okay, sorry. No more of this crap. But please, go to my band camp and get my crap. Get my noise band, Pure Ideology. We're just making noise under, having a great time with our pedals and all this crap. Okay, bye. I have to go. I have to go to bathroom. Do you remember you were talking about Hassan Piker going to take a dump? That's what I have to do.
Okay, great. No one asked about that. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. Great. Wow. Slavoj Žižek has started a noise band. That's kind of interesting. It's called Pure Ideology. So check that out and
party
to it. Really good stuff. Stevie, are you there? Stevie. Stevie, are you there? Stevie?
Stevie?
Hello? You
Stevie?
hear me?
Stevie?
Hear me? Hear me?
Stevie?
Can you hear me?
Stevie?
Can you hear me?
Stevie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
I can hear you.
Oh, you hear me now?
Stevie?
Okay. Let me test.
Stevie?
I'm opening
Stevie?
up.
Stevie?
Hold on.
Stevie?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Stevie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Stevie?
Congratulations on the 20. Are you just fucking with me now?
Stevie?
Am I having actual problems or are you just...
Stevie, sorry. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, my bad. Hey, congratulations on the 20 years of the R.M. Brown show.
Thank you.
I didn't find out until like election 2020 meltdown. That's how I found you. So I'm like 19 years late or something. So sorry about that. But
no, that's okay.
Stevie?
Yeah, and I'm looking at this that Pitchfork list, and it goes back to that Liquid band.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like first hearing, I'm like, something's wrong. Why is that on that list? And then I looked at it. It's like there's only 4 songs. It's not even an album. It's like an EP.
Are you here to give Liquid a hard time?
No, I love Liquid. I just don't understand. Like I think they're like, oh crap, let's just throw in something random that sounds cool.
Stevie?
So it's like,
Stevie?
Are you messing with the soundboard? Yeah.
Stevie?
Yeah, I'm here. All right, is this the soundboard of you saying Stevie over and over, or are you actually trying to talk to me?
Stevie?
Okay.
Stevie, sorry. Hey, can you hear me?
Man, I feel like such a, not a boomer. What do you call those geriatric millennials?
I'm actually literally a geriatric. I'm like right on the very end of millennial.
I looked up the definition. Like I'm born like the opening weekend of like the Terminator movie.
Me
so I'm
too.
just barely into that.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
really?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. I was a little kid when Terminator 2 came out. I had a big fight with my older like neighborhood friend of I really wanted to see Naked Gun, like whatever the latest Naked Gun movie, and he really wanted to see Terminator, and I caved on Terminator, and I was like, we went to see it, and we were both blown away, and I was like, yeah, this is probably better than Naked Gun.
At the theater? You were pretty young. You had to have been like, what, 3 maybe?
Let me see. When did this piece of crap come out?
I will destroy you, you little toddler.
Let me see. Terminator 2 came out. Let's see.
Oh no, I'm talking about the first one.
Oh no, I was a fetus. I was a straight up fetus when that one came out. But I did 1991 Terminator 2. I did see as a little kid, like a 10-year-old. This older kid took me to see it, and we were both like, wow, cool. That was us in the theaters.
My older siblings took me to see like Bill and Ted. I guess that was the first non-kids movie I saw or something.
Oh,
but
and what'd you think?
A lot of the stuff kind of went over my head, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of kind of odd stuff in that movie.
Oh, I think I asked you several weeks back about the Idiot Box. I don't know if you remember that. It's from around the Liquid Television era.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Alex Jones, goddammit. Alex Winter's, he had like a show on MTV for like 6 episodes, and it got canceled. It didn't age well, but it's got like weird characters like Eddie the Flying Gimp, who had like, he's like a precursor to like the Cornholio look, where we put the shirt over his head or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like, I remember driving my parents nuts because they had a character called Mr. Meat, but it was like Mr. Potato Head made out of hamburger meat and stuff, and I just kept like throwing a shit fit, and they're like, no, this Mr. Meat is not a real thing, because they didn't want me playing with like raw meat on my birthday or something. But
somehow this is from IMDb. Somehow this show made it on the air for about 6 episodes, written and directed by Alex Winter and Tom Stern. This show was wild, subversive humor at its best, featuring the MTV contest Win a Chance to Sacrifice Your Daughter to Guar. So it's a lot of like Beavis and Butthead type humor. That ought to be an indication as to the type of humor of the show. Also, this was back when shows on MTV had the music, had to be music oriented. You remember on Beavis and Butthead when they would watch music videos and they would like comment over it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, here's the thing. One of my favorite shows around that time was 120 Minutes, but I didn't always get to stay up late because it was on, like, was it Sunday night into Monday morning or something?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it was, like, summertime. So, like, the compromise was, like, watching Beavis and Butthead, so that's how I discovered, like, Built to Spill, Pavement, and Archer's a Loaf. I don't know if you remember those guys, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. So that's how you found out about Pavement.
Yeah, mainly them, because like, and then I had like older siblings though too, so like my brother was into like hip hop and metal and stuff, and my sister was into some like alternative stuff. But yeah, MTV was like the #1 channel at the time. And what were we originally talking about? Oh, Liquid.
Mm-hmm. Liquid, and then yeah.
It's just I don't know. I feel, am I a jerk for saying it doesn't belong there just because it's like, it's only 4 songs, and it's not even everything on here is an album, and I'm not trying to be like biased towards my own taste here. Like, I get why Fleetwood Mac is on the list, but...
Well, I think like the thing that I was thinking is like they want to hit like the touch points of like not because you can't do best album, that doesn't make any sense, but what you can do is you can do like albums that were important because they did something different or they did something that inspired a bunch of stuff. And Liquid was really like its own thing, where it was like, it was punk music, but it was like also like Latin infused with like like a lot of people wanted to do that. I mean, look at LCD Sound System, like they're trying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think like in that sense, I think it does belong there. It's I mean, something belongs there from Liquid.
Well, that one song it inspired was it Grandmaster Flash's White Lines. I think that's what they're mostly. I think that was like the main.
Yeah.
There was that one on there. Freeze rocket. But okay, they don't have like Mission of Burma on there. I would argue that belongs on there.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's calls. I like Versus. I think it's more consistent, but I get why like Calls and Signals.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people say like that's a really influential one. And then this list also doesn't have Kraftwerk.
Mm-hmm.
Like Autobahn.
I noticed that. That's if we're gonna go by like, this needs to be stuff that inspired a bunch of other stuff. Kraftwerk's gotta be. That's a huge shocking one. Kraftwerk and maybe Suicide should be on there too, I think. But yeah, I think you're right. Definitely Kraftwerk should be on there.
Actually, yeah. So yeah, it's like, cause like you said, like Liquid. Okay, it has like all that dance, but Kraftwerk actually played more of an influence towards electronic music.
Oh yeah.
It's like I feel like this list was thrown together. Then they're like, well, crap, we're probably missing a lot of stuff. So let's just like think of something off the top of our head to just throw it in there. Where did the number 126 even come from anyway? So
I think that's just all the ones that they've given a 10 to or something like that. Anyway, Gotta give him the boot. Gotta give him the boot because, guys, we now have to wrap up, as they call it, the 20,000 subscriber celebration show. Okay? Okay? Is that okay?
No.
Why not?
Toilets.
Okay. I don't really understand that.
What?
I'm just saying that I don't get it.
You're hurting the kids.
Why? What did I do?
Bad Barbie.
Okay. All right. So what should I do?
Take the bolt cutters.
Oh, wow. Wow. A lot of chiming in from my co-hosts here. Well, guys, thank you so much. Hear me out. Ian doesn't like to do content on H3. RM can do pop culture content. Get me on H3. Get that ass on H3. He doesn't need all those viewers. Okay? Him and Ela sucking up all the viewers all the time. It's sad and it's sick. Well, guys, we are going to be very sad about Kraftwerk not being on that stupid list. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support.
Only old people will die, and we don't really need to worry about that. What I want to do is Blue Chew.
Guys, please be careful. Take care of yourselves. Wear a mask and all this kind of crap. I don't want to see any of you getting any kind of a disease, okay? And thank you so much for watching this show. I'm so glad that anybody has found this show and supports it, and I appreciate you and love all of you. Except for maybe, who do I not love? Oh, Willem DeFlush. You're going to have to get on next time. But thank you guys.